Rachel, and I went to China. I went to China because the College of Business was doing a study tour for 2 weeks there, and basically I was really interested in learning about the culture and doing business in China. We started off in Hong Kong, spent a few days there, then we flew into Shanghai and were there for a little bit, and then we ended our trip in Beijing. And I thought it was really important that I be able to navigate through a country that I've never been to before and do that successfully and be able to understand the customs and the practices that go on in doing business in another country. I really was interested in looking at billboard advertising while in China, kind of comparing it to the United States. And what I kind of came to find out was that it doesn't really matter to them what the model looks like. More of what it is the product, how the product is, if they like the product. In China, it is such a social experience to go out and dine, and it takes a long time. It's a process. You could be out to dinner for 3 or 4 hours with your friends. It's kind of customary that in China, somebody will order for the whole table. All the food will get put on kind of a lazy Susan in the middle of the table, and then everyone shares all the food that's ordered and eats off of the food. But the one night we went out to dinner in Shanghai, and our waitress couldn't speak any English whatsoever. We all just had to order off the menu by pointing to things, couldn't ask any questions, couldn't change your order at all. You can definitely say the Chinese people love American fast food. Every fast food restaurant we went to was completely slammed. You would walk in, and in these big restaurants, you could not find a seat anywhere. We went out to dinner to McDonald's with a couple of Shanghainese students that we were spending the day with, and they kind of showed us the ropes almost of how you can handle that kind of situation, because it's like this everywhere. If you go down the street to Pizza Hut, it's going to be the same exact experience. So what they've kind of had to learn is that what you'll have to do is go stand over a table and stand there and watch these people eat until they're done. It was really crazy, me coming from Fairview Park, Ohio, with probably around 17,000 people in there, to being in cities with 22 million people. I've never seen so much traffic in my life, so many people, and it was really interesting to see how different that was than what I'm used to in my suburb of Fairview Park. Part of the faculty's kind of goal for this trip was, as they said, to infect the students with a passion and an interest for international travel, and that has absolutely happened. I've been constantly thinking about all the other places that I want to go now. I highly recommend anyone to do this trip who has the opportunity. It was kind of a surreal experience. Now that I'm back here and I can think about it and kind of digest what went on, I can kind of think about, wow, I stood on the Great Wall of China. You know, I went to the Forbidden City, I walked through there, I saw those things, and it's honestly something that it's hard to comprehend, because you do see those kind of things, you know, on TV, in magazines. You see these pictures of these, you know, great historic places. It's just unimaginable that I was actually there and stood where so much history is taking place. It's such an amazing experience to get out of your comfort zone, get out of the United States, see something new and different. And it really was like such a life-changing experience. I can confidently say that I am not the same person as when I left for this trip.